Fraser Focus, a fresh perspective beyond the bridge.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Fraser Focus, bringing you stories that are often overlooked by mainstream media. I'm Dean Atwell.
And I am Leah Bolton. This week we talk about the volunteering aspect of the community. We check out some free dentistry in Abbotsford that took place for a day. As well, there's a choir that is traveling from venue to venue, giving free performances.
Now, October also marks National Car Safety Month. We learn more about the winter driving rules that came into effect in British Columbia last year, and also head up to a local mountain to get a grip on winter driving.
And to start off the show, though, we address an important topic. We talk about seniors' treatment in long-term care facilities.
I approached CART because I was looking for another facility for my neighbor, who I had been caregiving for 15 plus years. And Veronica really needed a lot of care, and when I placed her in one facility, I was shocked.
Why were you so shocked?
Because of the care. The last straw came when she asked to be sent to the hospital. While we were standing in the hallway, I was in the hallway with her, she was on a stretcher, she said, "Deb, take off the Band-Aid on my leg." I took it off and it was black.
Oh no.
She had gangrene growing on her leg.
We've heard some really heartbreaking stories from members and others about their loved ones in long-term care who have been either subject to resident-on-resident aggression, or who have been neglected, or who haven't been neglected, but only because the family members have been there and fighting for them.
BC has a seniors advocate, and she's reported that 90% of residential care facilities do not meet the minimum staffing guidelines established by government. So there is a big problem. It's across the public and private sectors, and we need to deal with it to make sure that our seniors are getting the quality of care that they deserve, and that our care facilities are safer, both for the residents and for the workers who look after them.
Veronica really didn't want to make a big to-do about it. However, I just wasn't comfortable leaving her there with that kind of care. I have since put her in a better facility at the Madison.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a huge transition for seniors. So many have had really busy, full lives, and they really see this as giving up a piece of their independence, a piece of their autonomy. And so we really try to work with families and the residents who are moving in to diminish that sense as much as possible.
You have to get your eye drops into the other eye.
The level of care is so much better. It's night and day. She's responded well, she's got quality of life back, she's eating. I mean,
she's more like a human being again.
Yeah, she was treated like a human being, not just like a paycheck.
Today we happen to have our hairdresser in, so a number of the ladies and gentlemen as well will be getting their hair done.
Tell me about this place. Do you like it?
Oh yes, it's very, very nice place to be. Everybody is very kind and take good care of me. I've been in other homes that have not been as good. I wasn't doing very well there, in and out of the hospital.
I mean, the care facility that I took her out of did not have enough equipment to care for her. And the nurses told me that. We don't have this stuff in stock. And that was a big red flag.
Hi, Maureen.
The last time in the hospital, I had a touch-and-go situation, so they changed and brought me here, and I feel a lot safer. So I really appreciate being here.
We do need that extra staffing here.
Even the dietitian.
Yeah, the dietitian comes in this facility twice a week to assess, plus she's available on email at any time.
When the residents come here, we assess their nutritional needs. We try to liberalize the diet as much as possible. So we try not to restrict too much in order for the residents to be able to thrive and enjoy their meals.
Is it good?
Certainly in Ontario, in BC, and in other provinces right across this country, we know that long-term care hasn't been a priority for governments, and we want to make sure that everybody has the right to live out their life with peace and dignity, no matter where they live and no matter their age.
Training is fine and it's important, but unless we have enough people on staff to make sure that we can spend the kind of quality time with seniors to just spend the quality time they need to have a better quality of life in our care facilities, that's going to be the answer to less violence in our healthcare facilities.
I couldn't imagine if that was my mom or my grandma in one of those situations, Dean.
Well, what we've learned in that story is there's a long road ahead for policymakers.
Yes, it is. Stay with us here on Fraser Focus.
We'll be right back.